I just want to share a story here. So 24 years ago, to be exact, I spotted this job advertisement. Very simple, just saying that looking for social compliance auditor, willing to travel, bilingual. So a week later, on my hand, I had a one-way, non-refundable ticket on the way to the world of social compliance. So despite that hundreds of audits that I have done over the years, one of the most common questions that I was being asked is, what is your credential? And that's exactly question that I was being asked in many of the opening meetings in front of the factory managers. So in those moments, I really wish that I have this certification to demonstrate my competency as well as the professionalism, the profession that I'm in. So today I would like to talk about why social compliance it's important, the CSCA in particular, why it's so crucial for us. Oh, sorry. Taking a small journey on the exam process, many people and events have played a crucial role in the success of the APSCA exam. After the founding of APSCA and as well as the competency framework was created, a group of auditors, representatives from brands, audit firms, collaborative programs, and industry experts gather together in a room, which crafted the foundation of the exam questions. And fast forward 2019, we have the first batch of CSCA auditors. And I can spot that some of you is in a room, as well as we also have some of you virtually online. So great job. And 2024, we have 2,900 and counting CSCA auditors out there. And great job. It's a milestone in itself. So indeed, I can testify that this exam process is created for auditors, by auditors and industry experts together. Now, at the very beginning, we recognize that we have to create an exam process that's reflecting the reality, the competency of auditor. And that's why we created a three-step approach, three exams approach. So for part one exam, it's really a knowledge exam where we're testing the foundation and the theoretic knowledge of the social compliance area. So part two exam, on the other side, it's a application exam, what we call, that we're helping auditor to demonstrate their ability to handle complex situations in a real life example. So we provide a case study from the moment that you enter into the factory to the moment you exit after the closing meeting. And we provide payroll review, we ask questions, and we created a complex situation to help auditor to demonstrate their ability to address those issues as a social auditors. On the other side, part three exam, it's a worker interview. We evaluate auditors' ability to communicate and critically think, and also provide ability to help you demonstrate to your employer, your brands and clients out there that you have the ability to communicate effectively and also to uncover sensitive issues through worker interviews. So what does that mean, a CSCA to you and to all of us out here? You are joining a global community that is recognized by many in the profession, and it shows that you meet the minimum essential requirements to be a social compliance auditor. So not only it's recognized by the Department of Labor in the US, as well as it also meets some of the legal obligations. For example, the EU CSCCA that we've been talking about today and yesterday in the training. What in the CSCCA, what it mandates is that audits should be conducted by competent, experienced, independent, and reliable auditors. So it is a badge of credibility that you have when you have a CSCA, which I wish I had 24 years ago when I started auditing. And I want to share with you a story of an auditor who recently just received a CSCA level. When we had a conversation, he was telling me that, I faced lots of challenges passing the exam, because at the very beginning, I was focusing on how to pass the exam. But the very last attempt that he took, he was looking into the exam report with feedback provided by the interviewers, telling him that he needs to improve on a certain interview techniques. So he took that by heart. What he did is going into the worker interview in a real life practice, and he was actually interviewing workers with different techniques, as well as asking different questions in different ways, based on the response from the workers. And he said that, that actually changed how he interviews. As a result of the ongoing practice that he did in the field, he received his CSCA at the end with the increased improvement score of 15%. This is a true example, and it's a powerful and inspirational story that the exam process is not only a test, it's a ongoing learning and growth. So we don't stop there after exam. It actually goes beyond taking and passing the exam. Being in CSCA, you're required to have to fulfill 40 hours of CSCA credits, which means that you are constantly learning and keeping yourself up to date with the emerging issues, regulatory requirements and updates, as well as if you would like to focus on certain areas, you can take the CPD credits in specific areas. We provide that flexibility for you to have advanced skills, as well as specialize in certain areas. That's why, being a CSCA, all of us know that you are in the journey of learning and growth. Now, looking forward, we aim to work even more closely with you in 2025 and years to come, to understand your unique challenge. And we hear you loud and clear in 2024, and some of you told us that you need more support in certain areas. And we heard you, and as a result, we came up with a few initiatives, one of which including we are going to have a country-specific support initiative in Italy and in Japan in December, but we will continue beyond that, providing local support, language support, as well as explaining in local language the exam expectations. And we will continue working with auditors and member audit firms in learning and understanding what that unique needs that you have out there. By working together, we continue to elevate and strengthen the profession together. And thank you for joining us, undergoing the journey together. So before I step out of the stage, I just want to take the moment, thank all the auditors in the room here as well as virtually with us. You have done an amazing job, and thank you so much for doing great work out there and making impact.